Dear students, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you? I hope best for you. I Mukesh Kumar welcomes you to online Mukesh Online Academy. आपका मुकेश ऑनलाइन एकेडमी में स्वागत है. And we are doing the chapter 1 of the class 8 mathematics. Okay, of ICSE board from ML Agarwal book. Reference book that we have taken, ML Agarwal book. They are very good book. Okay, and we have already done this chapter into the several videos, like addition of rational numbers we have done, like subtraction of rational numbers we have done, like we have done few examples and few questions of the exercise 1.3 into the previous videos. So I hope you would have seen all those videos. Okay, if you have not seen, then you can go through the links which is given into the description, so that it will give you more advantage. Okay, if you see them better, if you take the knowledge from them better, then you will be able to understand this video in a good way. Okay, so one usual tip that I want to give you, I hope you want to become best into the maths. That is the thing, only practice. So take out your notebooks and pens and start practicing along with me. More you practice, more you will get. Less you practice, less you will get. So start practicing with me, okay, and practice each and every question 3 to 4 times, okay, until you become best into that question. And you become best into each and every question, you become best into the maths, okay. Or if you have any doubt, if you have any query, you can write to me on the WhatsApp or email, or you can write in the comment box. I have given that WhatsApp and email ID into the description. You can follow me on the Telegram also. I have given that ID to the description also. Okay, and if you want to do the live online classes, then you can also write to me, though we will be happy to serve you. I hope you will be getting benefited from these. You will be having knowledge from these videos. So subscribe to it, share with your friends, ask them to subscribe, like it, share it, okay, and comment on it about the video. So in this video we will start the questions 5. So in this video we will do the remaining questions of the exercise 1.3. Okay, so we will start the question number 5, then we will go up to the question number 10, which are the remaining questions. Okay, so let's start the question number 5. So dear students, now today we will do the remaining questions of the exercise 1.3. Question number 1 to 4 we have done into the last video. So now in this class, in this video, we will do the question number 5 to 10, the remaining questions. Okay, so let's do the question number 5. So we have the question number 5, first one part. So we have to use the appropriate properties of operations. Okay, so whatever property that we can use, that we have to do. Okay, so let's do the first part. Okay, so the first part we have 2 upon 5 into minus 3 upon 7 minus 1 upon 14 minus 3 upon 7 into 3 upon 5. This is the first part. Okay, see, here we have minus 3 upon 7 and we have minus this 3 upon 7 common. Okay, so what we will do, we will take them as a common, but here we have this minus 3 upon 7, but here we have only 3 upon 7. So what will we do? We will convert this 3 upon 7 as a minus 3 upon 7. So how to convert this? 2 upon 5 into minus 3 upon 7, okay, minus 1 upon 14. We will put plus sign here, and then we can write minus 3 upon 7 in the bracket into 3 upon 5. Okay, so now we can write them at one place. So 2 upon 5 into minus 3 upon 7 plus minus 3 upon 7 into 3 upon 5 minus 1 upon 14. Okay, so now we can take this 3 upon 7 and minus 3 upon 7 common by using the distributive property. What we are using? Using distributive property we are. Okay, for the first two, for these two ones, we are using the distributive property in a different way. What is the distributive property? That P bracket Q plus R equals to PQ plus P into Q plus P into R. So here we are using in a reverse way, that P into Q plus P into R is equals to P bracket Q plus R. Okay. So here same also. Here the P means the common. Here we have the common minus 3 upon 7, that we will take as a common into. Now we will write this 2 upon 5 here. Okay. Then we will write this plus sign. Then we will write 3 upon 5, because minus 3 upon 7 we have taken as a common. Then minus 1 upon 14. Okay. Now minus 3 upon 7. See, this portion we will do just as we have done to the addition of rational numbers. Okay. So we will have the 2 plus 3 upon 5, because 5 is the common denominator, and minus 1 upon 14. So now this 2 plus 3 is 5. So minus 3 upon 7 into 5 upon 5 minus 1 upon 40. This 5 and 5 divided by 5 is 1. Okay. Any number multiplied with the 1 is same number. So minus 3 upon 7 multiplied with 1 will be minus 3 upon 7. And then we have minus 1 upon 40. Now we will take the LCM of 9 and 14. Okay. So LCM will be 14. So that means 7 to the 14. See, 7 into 2 is equal to 14. Clear? So we will write minus 3 into 2 upon 7 into 2. Minus 1 upon 14. Minus 3 into 2 is minus 6 upon 14. Minus 1 upon 14. Okay. So now we have the common denominator 14, minus 6 and minus 1. Minus 6 and minus 1 will be equals to minus 7. Okay. So we got the answer minus 7 upon 14. Now we divide this 7 by 7, 7 to the 14. We got the answer minus 1 upon 2 is the answer. Okay. Now we will do the second part. See, in the second part also we have to use the property, and we have to do 8 upon 9 into 4 upon 5 plus 5 upon 6 minus 9 upon 5 into 8 upon 9. This will also done in the same way. Okay. So here also we will use the property. So question is second part, 8 upon 9 into 4 upon 5 plus 5 upon 6 minus 9 upon 5 into 8 upon 9. So here also we can write them into one place, because we have 8 upon 9 as a common. So we will write them at the one place, 8 upon 9 into 4 upon 5 minus 9 upon 5 into 8 upon 9 plus 5 upon 6. So for these two parts, for the first two parts, we will use the distributive property in a reverse way, as we used into the first part. Okay. So we can write it again, that P into Q. Now we have the sign minus Q into R equals to P bracket Q minus R. Okay. So we will do this in this way. So here we have the 8 upon 9 here and 8 upon 9 here common. Okay. So we will write 8 upon 9 into, and in bracket we will write 4 upon 5. Okay. And then minus, we have to put the minus sign. Then we will write 9 upon 5. Okay. Then we have the plus 5 upon 6. Okay. So now 4 upon 5 and minus 9 upon 5 will be done like the subtraction of rational numbers. So 8 upon 9 into, we have the common LCM 5. 4 minus 9 plus 5 upon 6. 4 minus 9 means minus 9 plus 4. So we have the opposite sign. So this answer will be minus 5. So we got 8 upon 9 into minus 5 upon 5 plus 5 upon 6. Now this 5 and minus 5 can be divided. So 5 minus 5 divided with minus 1. So now we have to multiply 8 upon 9 with the minus 1. So when we multiply any number with 1, so we get the same result. But since here the minus sign is there with the 1, so we will get minus 8 upon 9 plus 5 upon 6. Okay. So now we will do that just same way as we have done into the addition of rational numbers. So now we will take the LCM of 9 and 6. So 2, 9, 3, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1. So their LCM is 2 into 3 into 3. That means 2 3 is 6 into 3 is 18, and 3 into 3 9. So 2 into 9 is also 18. So LCM is 18. So 9 into 2 is 18. So minus 8 into 2 upon 9 into 2 plus 6 3 is 18. So that means 5 into 3 upon 6 into 3. So we got minus 8 into 2 is 16, minus 16, and 9 into 2 is 18. Plus 5 3 is 15 upon 18. Okay. So now common denominator is 18. So we got minus 16 plus 15. So we will do in the rough minus 16 and plus 15. So both have the opposite sign. So they will be subtracted 1, and we will put the sign of minus 16, that is minus 1. So we got the answer minus 1 upon 18 is the answer. So minus 1 upon 18 is the answer that we have got for this question. Okay, I hope you would have understood this question clearly. So now we will do the third part. Okay, the third part we have only the multiplication sign. So we have to use a different property here. Okay, so in the third part we have minus 3 upon 7 into 14 upon 15 into 7 upon 12 into minus 30 upon 35. Okay, since all the number have the multiplication sign between them, okay, so we will use a associative property here. So property used here is a associative property. Okay, clear, of multiplication. So now we have to just arrange the numbers. 7 and 14 are multiples, 3 and 15 are also multiples. Same way 7 and 35 are also multiples, 12 and 30 are also multiples. Okay, so what we can do, we can write minus 3 upon 7 into 14 by 15 into one bracket into 7 upon 12 into minus 30 upon 35 into another bracket. Okay, so see, now 3 and 15 can be divided. 3 1 ja 3, 3 5 ja 15. The 7 and this will become minus 1. 7 and 14, 7 1 ja 7, 7 2 ja 40. Same way here, 7 1 ja 7, 7 5 ja 35. Okay, and 6 2 ja 12 and 6 5 ja 30. Okay, see, this 5 and minus 5 can also be divided. 5 1 ja 5, 5 minus 5 is minus 1. So we got in the first bracket minus 1 into 2 upon 1 into 5, and in this bracket we got 1 into minus 1 upon 2 into 1. Okay, so minus 1 into 2 is minus 2 upon 1 into 5 is 5, and 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, and 2 into 1 is 2. Now this 2 and minus 2 can also be divided. 2 1 ja 2, minus 1. So we got minus 1 into minus 1 upon 5 into 1. So we got minus 1 into minus 1 is 1. So 1 upon 5 is the answer that we have. Okay. See, we can have a different arrangement also, like minus 3 upon 7 into 7 upon 12, because 7 and 7 are can be divided, 3 and 12 can be divided. Okay, and that one more arrangement for this is 14 by 15 into minus 30 by 35. Okay, so this arrangement can also be right. 7 divided by 7 we will get 1, 3 means minus 1, and 3 4 ja 12. So here we have got minus 1 into 1 upon 1 into 4, then into, now here also we can divide, 7 2 ja 14, 7 5 ja 35. Okay, now 5 1 ja 5, 5 6 ja 13, now 3 2 ja 6, and 3 5 ja 15. So we got 2 into minus 2 upon 5 into 1. Okay, so here we got minus 1 upon 4 into 2 into 2 is minus 4 upon 5 into 1 is 5. This 4 and minus 4 can be divided, minus 1 1. So we got minus 1 into minus 1 upon 1 into 5. Minus 1 into minus 1 is 1 upon 5. So this way also we will get the same answer. So we can use any of the arrangement that we have written above to solve this question. Okay. So I hope this question number 5 would be clear to you. Okay. So now we will do the sixth question. See, in the sixth question, values of P, Q and R is given, and we have to verify the two different properties. Okay. And we have to write the name of the property, which property we are going to verify. So let's do the first one. So we have P into Q into R. First we will multiply P into Q. So which is equal to P into Q first, then multiply P into Q and then multiply with the R. So let's say left hand side, we will take this, we can take as a left hand side. Okay. So P into Q into R. Now what is the value of P? Minus 8 upon 27 into what is the value of Q? Value of Q is 3 upon 4 and value of R is minus 12 upon 50. Okay. See, first we will solve 3 upon 4 and minus 12 upon 15. Okay. So now we can divide them. 3 1 ja 3 and 3 5 ja 15 and 4 1 ja 4, 4 3 ja 12. So we got minus 8 upon 27 into, we got 1 into minus 3. So 1 into minus 3 is left in the numerators and 1 into 5. Okay. So minus 8 upon 27 into 1 into minus 3 is minus 3 and 1 into 5 is 5. Now we can divide 3 and 27. 3 1 ja 3 and 3 9 ja 27. So we got minus 8 into minus 1 upon 9 into 5. So minus 8 into minus 1 is 8, because when we multiply the two numbers which are negative, then the result is positive. So minus 8 into 1 is minus 8 into 1 is 8 and 9 into 5 is 45. So we have got this left hand side. Okay. So now we will do the right hand side. So right hand side we have P into Q into R. Okay. So value of P is minus 8 upon 27 and value of Q is 3 upon 4 and value of R is minus 12 upon 50. Okay. As per the BODMAS rule, okay, we will first solve this. Okay, P and Q. First we will solve this bracket, then we will multiply it with the minus 12 upon 50. Okay. So this 3 and 27 can be divided. 3 1 ja 3, 3 9 ja 27. This 4 and 8 can be divided. 4 1 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8. Since it is minus, so we will put the minus 2. So we got minus 2 into 1 upon 9 into 1 into minus 12 upon 50. Okay. So 2 minus 2 into 1 will be minus 2. 9 into 1 is 1, 9. Minus 12 upon 50. Okay. So now this 12 and 15 can be divided. They come into the table of 3, or we can divide them 9 and 12 also. Whatever we can do, we can do that. 3 4 ja 12 and 3 5 ja 15. So we got minus 2 into minus 4 upon 9 into 5. Okay. So minus 2 into minus 4 is 8, because two numbers when we multiply and if they are minus, then the result is plus. So 9 into 5 is 45. So on both the side, left hand side also we are getting 8 upon 45 and on the right hand side also we are getting 8 upon 45. It means that left hand side is equal to right hand side, or we can say that P into Q into R is equal to P into Q into R. Okay, clear? So this property is verified. And which property is this property? So it is a associative property of multiplication of rational numbers. Okay. Okay. So now we will do the second part. See, the second part is P into Q minus R equal to P into Q into minus R. So this is, I hope you would have understood which kind of property is this. Okay. The second part is P into Q minus R equals to P into Q minus P into R. So if you remember that we have done into this question number 5, second part. Okay, clear? First and second part we have done on this property. So this is the distributive property that we will be verifying. Okay, Now left hand side is P into Q minus R. Okay, so what is the value of P is minus 8 upon 27 into Q is 3 upon 4 minus R is minus 12 upon 50. Okay, clear? So now first we will have to solve this bracket according to the BODMAS rules. So we will find the LCM of 4 and 15. LCM of 4 and 15. Okay, see, 4 and 15 are the co-prime numbers because 4 has the multiples of 2. Okay, 4 has the factors of 2, 15 has 3 and 5. So that means their LCM will become 4 into 15 means 60 will be their LCM. So we will multiply, see, we will write 8 upon 27 into, and we will multiply 3 and 4 with the 15 because 4 into 15 is 60, and minus, and this minus 12 into 4 because 15 into 4 is 60 upon 15 into 4. Okay, so we got minus 8 upon 27 into 3 into 15, 15 into 3, 3 5 ja 15, 3 1 ja 3 4, 45. Okay, and 15 into 4 is 60 minus 12 into 4, 12 into 4, 4 2 ja 8, 4 1 ja 4, 48. So we got minus 48, you will put them into brackets, upon 15 into 4 is 60. Okay, so we got minus 8 upon 27 into, we will write the common LCM 60, 45 minus bracket minus 48. Okay, see, and now as we have seen, if we have the minus outside the bracket and minus inside the bracket, then it becomes plus. So we got minus 8 upon 27 into, this will become 45 plus 48 upon 60. Now 45 plus 48 means 8 5 13 1 carry, and we got 93. So we got minus 8 upon 27 into 93 upon 60. Okay, so this 93 and 27 can be divided by 3. So we got 3 9 ja 27 and 3 3 ja 9 and 3 1 ja 3, 31 we got. Okay, 8 and 60 can be divided also by 4, 4 2 ja 8 and 4 15 ja 60. We got the value is minus 2 into 31 upon 9 into 50. And minus 2 into 31, 2 into 31, 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6, minus 62. So we got minus 62 upon 59 ja 15 into 9, 9 5 ja 45, 9 1 ja 9, 4 13, 135. So we got this answer for the left hand side. Okay, now we will do the right hand side. So the right hand side is P into Q minus P into R. Okay, so P into Q, the value of P is minus 8 upon 27 into Q is 3 upon 4. We will put them into bracket. Minus P is minus 8 upon 27 into R is minus 12 upon 50. Okay, so we can solve this first bracket. 4 1 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, B means we have reduced them, and 3 1 ja 3, 3 9 ja 27. So we got minus 2 into 1 upon 9 into 1. Then minus, okay, we can solve 27 and 12, 3 9 ja 27 and 3 4 ja 12 minus. Okay, so now we cannot reduce anymore further. So minus 8 into minus 4 upon 9 into 50. Okay, so minus 2 into 1 is minus 2 and 9 into 1 is 9, minus 8 into 4 is 32 because minus 8 and minus 4, so both are negative signs. Okay, so this will be plus 32, and 9 into 15, we did here 9 into 15, we got the 135. Okay, so now we will take the LCM of 9 and 135. Since 9 into 15 is 135, so their LCM will be 135. Okay, so that means we have to multiply 2 with the 15 and 9 also with the 15. minus 32 upon 135. So minus 2 into 15. 15 into minus 2 means 2 5 are 10, 2 1 are 2 3. So we got the minus 30. 9 into 15 we have got here is 135 minus 32 upon 135. Okay. So now we will write the common denominator, which is 135 minus 30 minus 32. In the we will write minus 30 and minus 32. We got minus 62. So our answer is minus 62 upon 130. Okay. See, look here. Left hand side also has got the minus 62 upon 135. Right hand side also have got the answer minus 62 upon 135. So we can say that left hand side is equals to right hand side, or we can say that P into Q minus R is equals to P into Q minus P into R, and this property is very fine. Okay, I hope you would have got this six question second part also. I hope you would have understood this clearly. Okay, now we will do the question number 7. The question number 7 we have to fill in the blanks. Okay, so whatever blank is given here we have to fill that. Okay, so the reciprocal of 0 is, see, if we take a number 0 and if we put 1, then its reciprocal will be 1 upon 0, and 1 upon 0 is not defined. Okay, we cannot divide any number by 0. If we divide any number by 0, then we will always get 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, so it is not defined. So reciprocal of 0 is not defined. Okay, so this is the answer that we will write. Now, the second part, the numbers are their own reciprocals. Okay, so if we have the number 1 and we have the number minus 1. If we take the reciprocal of 1, that will be 1 upon 1, which is also 1. If we take the reciprocal of it, minus 1 upon 1, which is also 1. So that means 1 and minus 1, that means 1, minus 1 and 1 have their own reciprocals. Okay, so this is the answer for the second part. Now the third part, if y be the reciprocal of x. Okay, see, y is reciprocal of x. It means that y square will be reciprocal of x square also. Clear? So that means the reciprocal of y square will be, in terms of x, will be x square. Clear? Now, the next part, this is the answer. Product of a non-zero rational number and its reciprocal is. Let's say an example. We have a number which is called p upon q. Okay, so its reciprocal will be q upon p. So this is the number and this is the reciprocal. Okay, so now we have to do the product. So this means into. Now q and q can be divided because both are the same numbers. P and p can be divided, so that means overall we are getting 1. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. So when we multiply or divide all them, so we will get the answer 1. So the product of a non-zero rational number and its reciprocal is 1. Okay, we can have one more example for this, like we have number 3 by 4, then its reciprocal will be 4 upon 3. So this 3 divided by 3 is 1, this 4 divided by 4 is 1. So we got the answer. Okay, now the next one, the reciprocal of a negative number is negative. Okay, so if a, see, in the reciprocal, or you can say the multiplicative inverse, the sign do not change. The sign changes only in case of additive inverse, not in case of multiplicative inverse. So the reciprocal means multiplicative inverse. So if a number is negative, then its reciprocal will be negative. If a number is positive, then its reciprocal will be positive. Okay, so this is how we can do the 7th question. Now the 8th question. In the 8th question, we have to use the distributive property. Okay, and by using this property, we have to find the answer for the first part. Okay, so the first part is, we have 7 upon 5 into minus 3 upon 12. plus 7 upon 5 into 5 upon 12. And what is the distributive property we have done into the question number 5? So it will be P into Q plus P into R will be equals to P into bracket Q plus R that we have used into the fifth question. Okay, clear? So here we have the 7 upon 5, 7 upon 5 common. So we will write 7 upon 5 outside the bracket. Then we will put the bracket. Okay. We have then minus 3 upon 12. So in the first part, since we have taken 7 upon 5 common, so this we will be left with this. Then we have the plus sign. Then we have the 5 upon 12 because we have taken 7 upon 5 as a common. Okay. So now 12 and 12 both are the same numbers. So 7 upon 5 bracket 12, we will put the multiplication sign here, minus 3 plus 5. Okay. So now 7 upon 5 into minus 3 plus 5 means 5 and minus 3, which is 2. So we got 2 upon 12. Now 2 and 12 can be divided. 2 1 are 2, 2 6 are 12. Okay. So we have got 7 into 1 upon 5 into 6. 7 into 1 is 7 and 5 into 6 is 30. So we got the answer 7 upon 30 is the. Okay. In the second part also we have to do the same property. Okay. The same method we will apply here, and the same property that we used here we will apply into this one. So we have the second part, 9 upon 16 into 4 by 12 into one bracket plus 9 by 16 into minus 3 by 9. Okay, into another. So here we have 9 upon 16 as a common, just like P we had the common in the identity. So we will write 9 upon 16 into, then we will write 4 upon 12 here. Okay, then we will put plus sign which is given here. Then we will write minus 3 upon 9. Okay, now this 4 and 12 can be divided. 4 1 ja 4, 4 3 ja 12. This minus 3 and 9 can also be divided. Minus 3, 3 1 ja 3 and 3 3 ja 9. So we got 9 upon 16 into 1 upon 3 plus we have minus 1 upon 3. Okay, and we have that means 9 upon 16 into, we have the common LCM 3. So 1 plus minus 1. Okay, so we have 1 and minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, so that means we have the 9 upon 16 into 0. Any number multiplied by the is answer 0. So the answer for the second part is 0. Okay, I hope you would have understood this question clearly. Okay, in the ninth question, see, in the ninth question we have to find the sum of additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of 9. Okay, so number we have the 9. So additive inverse, first we will write the additive inverse of 9. So as we have discussed into the addition, that for additive inverse we have to change the sign, so it will be minus 9. So additive inverse of 9 will be minus 9. Now we have to write the multiplicative inverse. Okay, and in the multiplicative inverse we just reciprocate the number. So that means it will be 1 upon 9, because 9 upon 1 means 1 upon 9 is the reciprocate that we can write. Okay, so in the multiplicative inverse we do not change the sign, we just reciprocate the number, so it becomes 1 upon. Now we have to find the sum, so we will write minus 9 and plus 1 upon. Okay, so we will put 1 below here. Okay, so now we will take the LCM of 1 and 9 will be 9. So minus 9 into 9 upon 1 into 9 plus 1 upon 9. So we got minus 9 into 9 is minus 81 upon 9 plus 1 upon 9. So we got 9 minus 81 plus 1, and we will write into the rough minus 81 and plus 1. Since the signs are opposite, so we will subtract them, so it becomes minus 80. So we got the answer minus 80 upon 9, but since it is an improper fraction, that means numerator is more, denominator is less, so we will convert this into the mixed fraction. Okay, so we will divide 9 and 8. So 9 9 ja 81, so 9 8 ja 72. The remainder is 8. So our answer became, since number is minus, so we will put minus. This 8 is the quotient, so it is as a whole number. This 8 as a remainder, so it is as a numerator, and this 9 as a denominator. So we got the answer minus 8. 8 upon 9 is the answer. Okay, I hope you would have got this question. Now the question number 10. See, in the question number 10, we have to find the product of additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of minus 3 upon 7. So we have the number minus 3 upon 7. So its additive inverse, as we discussed in the above question, okay, will be 3 upon 7. Because we change the sign when we write the additive inverse. Since this number is negative, so its additive inverse will become 3 upon 7. And the multiplicative inverse, we will just reciprocate the number and we will not change the sign. So the multiplicative inverse will be minus 7 upon 3. Okay, we will just reverse the number. Okay, now we have to find the product. That means 3 upon 7 into minus 7 upon 3. Okay, so 3 and 3, 1, 7 and 7 minus 1. So we got 1 into minus 1. So our answer is minus 1 is the answer of this question. Okay, clear? So dear students, today we have completed the question number 5 to 10 of exercise 1.3 from ML Agarwal book. I hope you would have understood these questions. Okay, in case you have any doubt or in any other question other than this, then you can write to me on the WhatsApp or email. Okay, so dear students, in the next video we will do about the division of rational numbers. Okay, so how the rational numbers are divided and what are their properties, like the closure, like the associative, like the commutative. So all these properties we will study in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. Write your comments about the video, any query, any doubt about the topic into the comment box, and you can write to me into the on WhatsApp or email also. Okay, and you can follow me on Telegram also, and I have given these IDs into the description. And practice. More you practice, more you get. So practice each and every question 3 to 4 times. You will become best in it. Okay. I hope you must be getting knowledge from these videos. Okay. So kindly share it with your friends. Ask them to subscribe it, like it, share it. Thank you so much. And if you want to do the live online classes, then you can also write to me on the WhatsApp or email. So thank you so much.